Hi everybody, today we're going to look at graphing sine x and cosine x in MyOpenMath. When we graph trig functions in MyOpenMath, we're often asked to do a two-point graph. Notice that all the choices for the graphs show 2 points. We're really looking at the last two choices, which look very similar. So I want to make sure you understand which one is sine and which one is cosine. Sine is going to be the graph that looks like it has a dot in the middle. That shows that sine of 0 is equal to 0. The other trig graph that looks like it has a point at the max and the min then is going to be the cosine of x. Let's go into MyOpenMath and do two quick examples. So the first one says y is 4 sine of x plus 1. So I'm grabbing the graph on the end that has the dot in the middle that looks like it's 0, 0 because we have sine of x. I have this vertical transformation up 1, so my first point is going to go at 0, 1. Then I have an amplitude of 4, so I think add 4. So as I'm going up 4, I think 1 plus 4 is 5, so I make sure I'm up at 5. Before you attach the point, look at the horizontal axis, which will show us the period of the graph. I need to move my point over to make sure I do a complete cycle in my period of 2 pi. Now I can put my dot in place and I can submit my question. Let's try cosine. This time I have 5 plus cosine of x. So I know when I have cosine, I should pick the graph that has the dot at the max and the min. Then I think about the plus 5 says I'm going to move up 5. Cosine usually starts at 0, 1. 1 plus 5 says go up to 6. There's my first point. Cosine then will go down, but we have to think about two things. We have to think about the period and we think how far down does it go. So starting at 6, my midline is going to go to 5, so my minimum should be at 4. Right now my period looks too small, so I want to move over to make sure I'm doing a full cycle of cosine in 2 pi. Now I can place my dot and push submit question. So again, remember, when you see the max and the min, that's cosine, the dot in the middle, that would be sine.